Hi and welcome to PT Link. This is our program overview, and what we're going to be doing is explaining to you the 3 pathways that you can choose from when you decide to work with us.
So what are those 3 pathways? We've separated them into leaner, stronger, and fitter. And in a nutshell, leaner is for those people who want to get smaller and reduce body fat down and get leaner. Stronger is for you guys who want to get bigger and stronger and gain size and gain weight. And fitter is for those people who are completely happy with the weight and the body shape that they're at, but they want to get fitter to improve performance, maybe for a sport, to improve their output, to improve their energy, or maybe just to feel fitter for day-to-day life.
The problem we have is that you can't do all of these things at the same time, and there's a reason for that. And that's because the things that you have to do to achieve these outcomes are actually quite contradictory. If you look at fitter and stronger, for example, they are both training first, whereas leaner is nutrition first. And that means that these two, you do the exercise and then the food supports it, whereas this one is you eat the right food and then the exercise supports it. Also, the protein requirements are different and the calorie requirements are different. So trying to do any more than one of these at the same time is going to lead you to putting in a fair amount of effort and actually not getting a huge amount back.
So let's give you guys a few examples to kind of hammer this point home about the goal setting. And some of these are going to resonate with you a little bit as well. We're going to take Marvin first, and Marvin wants to reduce body fat and gain muscle at the same time, and we hear this one all the time. And what we would say to Marvin, especially if you want to lose something like 10 kilograms, is start with the leaner protocol first. If you start with leaner, you're going to get, obviously, you're going to be able to see your muscles a little bit more, but you're going to be reducing body fat down. You're going to be feeling really good and happy that you're seeing the number change on the scales. And then when you're at a leanness level that you are happy with, only then do you transition onto the stronger protocol, where you're going to start to build muscle, get stronger, gain a little bit of body fat as well. But the key here is always, if you want to reduce body fat and get stronger, start with leaner.
And some of you might be like Chantelle here, who wants to get fit. You want to tone up, feel stronger, and get fitter at the same time. This is how we suggest you do it. It's a bit like what we did with Marvin. So we start off by getting leaner first to make sure that physically you're in a good condition to then move on to the next levels. We want to then focus on getting stronger because you might have a few aches and pains or some things that you need to work on to actually, let's say, build that sort of physical robustness and sort of injury resilience before you then go on to the fitter program, where you are doing your cardio, you're doing your strength training, you're eating well, and you can start to actually maintain and work on these things that you've sort of listed.
And then finally, we're going to end here with Tom. And Tom's already at a good level of fitness. He's nailing his nutrition, so he's pretty good there. And the key thing here is Tom doesn't want to change his body shape or size. So that might be you. You might be totally happy and not want to get bigger and stronger and not want to get leaner and slimmer. You might be really happy where you are, but you just want to get fitter and feel good and have more energy. And maybe you've got a sport or a race like Tom has here that you're training towards, so you want to get fitter for that. And this one's super easy. We would slot you straight in at the fitter protocol, and you can enjoy it there and just feel yourself getting fitter week by week.
So all you need to do is you need to pick a pathway. Once you have done, then we'd suggest you have a look through the nutrition levels. But one thing that we recommend is that you start with level 1. The reason is because firstly, everybody can afford to work on their foundations for at least a week. And if you do that, then you will get more sustainable and better results. So enjoy, and we'll see you in the next video.